Hey, we went to the barn in Montana, and I got to tell you, it's an amazing facility.
Well, in this episode, you'll meet Anne's blind date, Caitlin Spratling, also from Kalispell. Isn't it great making new pickleball friends?
You know, and when we met Sam and his mom Anne, and we heard their story, it really was something that I think everyone should hear. Yesterday, I played with Caitlin in a blind date, and we're going to talk about that, but we're also going to talk about how she won a medal today in mixed doubles and how that felt. How did it feel winning a mix with Alex?
It felt really great. Honestly, like we played against a lady I've played against a lot, and I just think of her as a really tough competitor.
Yeah.
So it just felt really good to beat them.
I'm so impressed because I actually played in that bracket too, because I played with them in your bracket, and it was the toughest play I've ever experienced. But I'm so excited that you guys won bronze because that was a tough group.
Thank you. Yeah, it was just fun. It was just fun, yeah.
So good. Have you ever had a blind date before in pickleball?
I have, yeah.
Okay.
Actually, a couple times. The one that comes to mind is last year I played in Kalispell at the Barn Championships.
Oh, okay.
With a 16-year-old girl who'd never played. We took third there. That was really fun.
Yay! Fun. Now, Caitlin and I, we didn't medal, but we had 3 or 4 games that were 2 points apart, and in the last match that was the match that would decide who got bronze, we lost 15-17. So, anyway.
And 2 of our other games were that way too.
Yes.
There was only 1 game that we didn't lose by 2 of the games we lost.
So we did really good for never playing together, and it was a lot of fun, and I enjoyed it.
I did too.
I just found out that my partner is a triplet, and that's a big deal. That's so cool, because we're blind dating. I just found out.
Podcast, so she's...
We wanted to do a little interview about why you guys built this place and what it has done for you and your community.
My husband Sam and I, and Sam Jr., we got our heads together, and he really started working on it, and this is what happened.
That's awesome. So how long have you guys been playing?
I've been playing pickleball for about 6 years.
6.
Yeah, and the club's been here for about 6. I started maybe a year before that. Here in the valley there was very little pickleball, but we made it happen. I can remember we did a trip down to Arizona to see my folks when they were down there, and that's when I was introduced to pickleball, and then a couple of years later I started playing.
You know what's really cool? Pickleball players do make things happen. And Mark and I talk about this a lot, my husband, that pickleball players seem to be people who have this kind of higher ability to just make things work and to get in there and do what needs to get done. And this is why when you go to a tournament, there's so many volunteers, there's so many people that are lifting the load together, because it's a really neat community.
Mm-hmm.
So my husband and I today, we were downtown and we went into a little art gallery, and there was an artist there. His name is Gene. He does metal work, and he lives out here. Mm-hmm. And he asked why we were in town, and we told him we were going to the barn, and we told him where it was, and he goes, "Oh, my sister plays there." He goes, "I've really been wondering about that place." And we convinced him that he needs to come play pickleball. And so it's interesting because outside you guys have a little fence with some pickleballs, but real small signage. Are you at max capacity, or would you like more people to be a part of this?
Well, we've maxed out our membership. We're actually a private club. And so we've maxed out our membership, so we have people on the wait list. It took us about 4 years to get there. And, it's more of a close-knit community as far as that goes. And so that's why we really haven't had to do any signage or marketing or anything like that, because the words have just, got out word of mouth.
Right.
I will share a good story with you, though.
Okay, good. Do.
I got invited to a New Year's Eve party. And the person who invited me said, "Oh, come on, it'll be okay. You might know a couple people there." Mm-hmm. So we go to the New Year's Eve party, and I get there, and I knew everyone there except for the 2 young kids of the lady throwing the party. And she was from out of town, and everyone she had met was through the barn here, and that's what actually made her New Year's Eve party.
Oh,
It was all the people from the barn. It was so funny.
That's a great story.
Yeah, it was so funny that I was just invited and had no idea.
Yeah, and then you end up knowing everyone.
Well, not only knowing everyone, but she literally said it was. I mean, they made a little announcement that
that's why
this would not have happened if it wasn't for the barn. And I mean, that's what this is really about. It's really about, the community and getting people together and having a lot of fun. We always say, hey, it's just pickleball. It's social, so have fun with it.
Right.
And the best thing about this is everybody leaves with a smile on their face.
Definitely. So you guys have 4 courts.
Yep.
If you were to do this again, would you do anything different?
There's always things that you would change. Hindsight is 2020.
Yeah.
We have a half a dozen probably different changes that we would make if we were to build another building. Up here in Montana, we only have maybe 60 to 90 days, give or take, that you can really play outside comfortably. And so indoors just makes a lot more sense.
Yeah, definitely. Do you have any ideas of putting anything outside as well, or no?
Probably not. I mean, it doesn't make a lot of sense. The maintenance would go up quite a bit because of the conditions, the change in weather and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But we do have enough ground here to, do a second building.
Okay.
And then we could, obviously probably double the membership or something like that.
Sure. Do you do any tournaments here, or
We do some local, more or less like member type tournaments. We do have some that are open to other people. We always do it for the members first, and then if we have extra spots available, then we have people that'll come in from out of town. From like Missoula and Coeur d'Alene.
Are you still playing pickleball?
Yeah.
You are. Well, you look really healthy, so that's good.
How much do you play?
Yeah. How much do you play?
I play 3 mornings a week from 8 to 10, and there's a group of us older people who play. We only play to 7 points, and we just have a great time. It's half pickleball and half social.
That's fun.
We have different abilities, different levels of people, but we all play together, and if somebody needs help, we just go ahead.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah.
As far as the walls, what are they made of? Because when we're outside, you can't hear pickleballs. So it's very interesting that it's very insulated.
Yeah, it's quite insulated. I mean, it's called it's a steel building on the inside and out, but then it has timbers on the inside of the walls themselves, and we did have them put in pretty much the max insulation you could, obviously to keep the heat in, and then we have radiant heat in the floor, so the concrete heats the building.
Oh, that's
So
nice.
the temperature changes aren't so drastic, especially in the wintertime. We run it at about 63, 64 degrees in the winter.
If you were to share one thing that pickleball has changed in your life, what would that be?
Just kept me going. I mean, I look forward to being down here and playing with all the people and having a good time, and it really does lift you up.
Yeah, it really does. What about you, Sam?
Well, I can tell you on more than one occasion, I've had current members and people that were gone for a little while. They would be out on injuries, and they'll stop by the office and they will say, pickleball either has saved their lives or it's added so much to their life.
Yeah. So Jean, we're here at Paint, Metal, and Mud Art Gallery in Kalispell, Montana, and you live here, and so you're familiar with the barn, and we were just talking a little bit about it. So tell me what you thought it was when they first built the building.
We thought it was a marijuana grow operation. Because who else would build a barn that size with no machinery around? And the fans and HVAC, we thought, maybe they're doing the whole
Well, even better is pickleball.
pickleball.
It's pickleball, and you're gonna have to try it because pickleball is an amazing sport and it's so fun and you would love it. And I also want to show everybody a piece of his artwork because you got to come in here and see what he does. He makes these metal pieces. This one, the Zendulum, spins around and is all inspiring. And then he's got these beautiful feathers. You get all types. people in Montana, artists, cowboys, and pickleball players. So Gene, the artist that we talked to downtown, he thought this was, he thought the only thing it could be was to grow marijuana.
Oh, yeah. Yep.
You've heard that before.
We've heard that many times.
We had a good laugh about that.
Yep.
But by the time we left, he was interested in playing. So he was, how do I learn?
We have on Wednesday evenings from 6 to 8, we have a beginners group.
Yeah.
And the beginners group basically all just kind of help each other. And they learn how to play then. And as soon as they get here and play just a little bit, then we have open play Monday through Friday from 10 to noon. And if they'll come down and play a couple of times, they always meet people. And
Yeah.
it only takes a couple of weeks, and next thing you know, they're off playing in groups that have what we call private court time that are other times of the day.
Yeah. It's funny though, because people that don't play pickleball don't really know how to do that step. And we just fell into it, my husband and I, gradually, And so it's so easy to get your group. And people don't understand that. Once you just get out there, you just put yourself out there a little bit, and then you've got your group, and it's so fun.
Yeah, I can't tell you how many times I've seen people come in and they're very nervous and very concerned that they're not going to be accepted, they're not going to meet people. And in a very short period of time, you'll see them and they're just, they've got big smiles on their face and they're just like, this is amazing. And then they just take off from there.
I love that about pickleball, because you get all different types of people, but they all come together and you find something similar. And then you find these beautiful things. So Joe Fraser, you guys know Joe?
Sure.
Well, he was, in a previous episode, we talked about him being our nemesis, my husband and I, because he had beaten us and he was a little sassy about it. And so we were like, we're going to get Joe. And then we actually played with him this week, and he was so cute and we liked him so much. But it ended up that he worked with my husband back in the day in Seattle when they were in their 20s. They worked in the same restaurant.
Yep.
And so, it's such a small world.
Yep.
It really is.
That's it goes back to the old thing, just be nice.
Yep, just be nice.
Because you never know.
Yeah, you never know. Never know. Well, thank you so much. Hopefully, this episode will help people know they can come to the barn and play, locals. And if you're visiting, then you need to somehow get a hold of someone here that
They know how.
they know
Yeah,
how.
well, you can just Google the barn.
Yeah.
We pretty much pop up whenever you're in the area, and it'll bring you right out here. We are fairly busy, so you want to call ahead, and basically we ask people to get registered. If you're doing drop-in play, then if we register, we try to keep, like 20 people at a max, so that everybody has an opportunity to get a lot of play.
That's good. Very good. Well, thank you so much, and it's so nice to meet you.
Nice to meet
And
you.
thank you for enriching your community, because the people that I spoke with love this place so much. It's very dear to them.
Thank you.
It's been great for us.